Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make a bucket bag, and I'll be using this global cut size 14 bead and precious stone size 8. Let's get into it. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and drop your comments. I'll be using fishing line 0.60. Cut your fishing line your desired length. Drop 6 big beads. This global cut bead, I'll be calling it big bead. You will drop 5 and you will cross with 1. You're going to cross with the 6th one. You drag your work down, and that is what you are going to have. Bring the two ends of the fishing line together. Drop 1 bead inside, and now you are going to interlock your fishing line into the 4th bead from the first circle we made. The 4th bead, you're going to interlock your fishing line into it. The one from the right will go to the left, while the one from the left will go into the bead to the left. This is what you are going to have after interlocking. This is it. To continue, you are going to drop your small bead, big bead, small bead, big bead, and you are going to interlock with 1 small bead. Altogether, you are going to have 3 small beads and 2 big beads. This is what you are going to have in the ring: 3 big beads and 3 small beads. You are going to pass your fishing line to the next bead. When here you are going to drop, after passing, you are going to drop 1 big bead, 1 small bead, 1 big bead, and you are going to cross with 1 small bead. Drag your work down and you are going to have this. To continue, pass your fishing line to the next big bead. Drop 1 big bead, 1 small bead, 1 big bead, and you cross with 1 small bead. After crossing, you are going to have this. Pass your fishing line again. Drop 1 big bead, 1 small bead, 1 big bead, and cross with 1 small bead. Drag your work down. Pass the fishing line in your right hand side to the next bead again. Drop 1 big bead, 1 small bead, 1 big bead, and cross with 1 small bead. Now we have our dead end. And don't forget, whenever we have dead end, we are going to pass our fishing line into 2 beads, in which we are going to pass into the big bead and the next small bead. We are passing the fishing line in the right hand side to the 2 beads, and this is what we have after passing. What we have to do here is to drop 1 big bead, 1 small bead, and cross with 1 big bead. This time around, it's not with small bead. We are going to interlock with big bead, and that is it. To continue our work, we are going to pass our fishing line, the one in our right hand side, to the next big bead in our right hand side, and we are going to drop 1 small bead, 2 big bead, and we interlock with 1 small bead. This is what we are going to have. 2 small bead will be beside each other. Pass your fishing line to the next small bead, your right hand side fishing line to the next small bead, then drop 1 big bead and interlock with 1 small bead. Drag your work down and you will have this. Do not forget to always tighten your work. Tighten it well. Pass your fishing line to the next 2 big beads. Drop 2 big bead and cross with 1 small bead. Drag your work down and you are going to have this. Pass your fishing line to the next small bead again. Drop 1 big bead and cross with 1 small bead. You pass your fishing line to the next 2 big beads, the fishing line on your right hand side. You drop 2 big beads and you cross with one small bead. That is how you are going to continue till when you reach the last bead. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments under this video. Here is what we have. Now we have our dead end. Whenever we have dead end, we are going to pass into two beads, and here we are to pass into these two small beads. After passing, we are to drop just one big bead. We are to interlock, but because my fishing line is small, I tied my work instead. We are to interlock, but because my fishing line is small, I tied my work instead, and I burnt the tied fishing line. This is what I have after. Now I'll cut a new fishing line. I'll pass my fishing line into two big beads. Two big beads. The last bead I dropped, and one from the ring beside it. Then I'll drop one small bead, two big beads, and I'm going to interlock with one small bead. Drag your work down. This is what we are going to have. Then pass your fishing line, the one in your right hand side, into the next two big beads. After passing, you are to drop two big beads, and you will cross your work with one small bead. Here is it. Drag your work down, and this is what you are going to have. Yes, you pass the fishing line into the next two big beads again. After passing the fishing line in your right hand side, you drop two big beads and you cross with one small bead. You drag your work down, and you are going to have this. Make sure to always tighten your work, your fishing line, to have a firm work, a firm and sturdy work. Drop two beads and cross with one small bead. Drag your work down. Pass again. That's how you are going to continue till when you will get to the last bead, where we are going to have our dead end. Now this is our dead end. Here we are going to pass into three beads. The fishing line in our right hand, we are going to pass into two big beads and one small bead. The last small bead there, that is what we are going to have. You drag your work well. Then you're going to you're going to drop one big bead and interlock with one big bead to have two big beads all together. That is it. To continue, you are going to pass the fishing line in your right hand side to the next bead from another ring. The next bead from another ring, not the same ring your fishing line is. Then you will drop one small bead, two big beads, and you cross with one small bead. That is what you are going to have. Pass your fishing line to the next two big beads again. One from the same ring you are working with, and another one from the next ring. You are going to drop two big beads and cross your work with one big bead. Again, pass your fishing line to the next two beads. After passing, you drop two big beads and cross with one small bead. You are going to repeat this process till you get to the last bead, where you will have your dead end. And that is how you are going to continue till when you will finish your work. I will do my own off camera. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel and drop your comments. Welcome back. This is what we have. Your work should look like this. If you count this, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is it. Now let's fix our undo. You cut your fishing line, pass it into one of the big beads. You drop your beads. So I'm doing here. After dropping your big bead, drop your big bead instead of the small bead. After dropping the beads, you will count the number of the big beads from the bag and divide the big beads into two. Then you will work with the middle one, with the middle bead. You pass your fishing line into it and you tie your work. Tie it well. After tying your work, make sure to position the bead to stay in the middle. I mean, you should make sure to position the handle to stay in the middle so that your work can be very neat and stable. This is what you are going to have after doing all of this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.